Yo, what's up, family? What's up, friends? OG Larry tapping in, G Trades TV here, Power Hour on a Wednesday. So I tapped in because the market is kind of choppy. It's up and down, and I've made all the trades I'm going to make for the day. And I'm in some plays, but they're going to just have to, uh, I'm just going to swing them into tomorrow, into next week, and what have you. So, that being said, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you what the buy, hold, or sell, but I can tell you what I did today, and that was by Micron, ticker symbol MU. I got it up here on my screen. As you can see, that's the weekly candle that I got up, which is awful strong. But I'm gonna go all the way back to the daily, awful strong. We got three white soldiers right here booming on the 4 hour. Awful strong. We got a little pullback right now. That's right now. That's tick by tick. If you just seen that move in the last hour, it's coming down a little bit. It's pulling back a little bit. But if you look at this hourly chart, look at this. Boom, boom. It's strength. It's strength. We had that pullback. That was a few days ago. Might have even been yesterday. That was actually yesterday when the market pulled back. But we're bouncing back a little bit today, flagging a little bit. And as I speak, it's pulling back a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. What Micron is, it's just no longer cyclical chip company. So you talk about the chips of all chips. This here is arm in arm with Nvidia as far as what they do and the value that they provide to their section of the market. They've evolved into a structural pillar of the AI revolution with earnings scheduled for next week. Like I said, we can get ready for a boom, and I'm positioning myself as if I believe that this is going to go to all time highs at 455, which is the projected price. With that, and it's all speculation, but and like I said, you have to be willing to invest or trade this with money that you can afford to lose, because nothing is guaranteed. I've just done a lot of research and a lot of homework, and I'm looking at the technicals and the charts. Like I said, the daily, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly, we're still relatively strong. So and chances are we're gonna have a good earnings report, and they're expected to crush earnings. So they're the only U.S. based manufacturer of DRAM, that's dynamic random access memory, and NAND, which is a flash storage. While Nvidia makes the brains of the AI systems, which are the GPUs. Micron makes the workspace, which is memory, and the filing, which is a storage, the filing cabinet, which is storage. So the crown jewel they have is the HBM3E. This is high bandwidth memory. Without it, the high end chips like Nvidia's Blackwell simply can't function. So without Micron, there is no Nvidia. So that tells you how important, how big a company Micron is. Uh, their version is 30% more power efficient than its competitors, which means their efficiency is going to have them sold out, and they have a massive deal for data centers to try to manage the heat and electricity costs. So put all that together, efficiency, managing the heat and electricity costs, you got a company that's getting ready to crush the game this year. The capacity pivot. So earlier this year, they made a strategic move to phase out crucial consumer brand to focus on 100% high margin enterprise AI customers. So they don't even deal with the little companies no more. They just deal with the big boys, and they're effectively an all in one, the most profitable part of the market. So a company like Nvidia that has GPUs can get the rest of it from a company like Micron, because they have the all-in-one with the memory, the storage, and the capacity to hold Nvidia down with the bandwidth. Then we're looking for a price target of 450, 455. So 450 is my target. 455 is close to all-time highs. I'm going to pull that up right here to be precise. 52-week highs, 455.50. And a lot of people got it going past that come earnings, or leading up to earnings even is even possible. So right now sitting at 419, it was as high as 422 today, and it may not be done moving today. So their company, their HBM is sold out through the rest of this year, 2026. The entire supply of HBM is already spoken for. So when a company has zero unsold inventory for the next 18 months, earnings misses are almost mathematically impossible. So that's why a lot of people are hyped on this, and the market could do the opposites. You've known companies to beat, crush the earnings and all that, and then the market tanks. So I'm looking at this. Hopefully, it'll run up even into earnings, so I won't have to worry about playing anything like that through earnings, because earnings holding a contract through earnings is straight gambling. While I've done it before, I don't make it a habit because it's an easy way to lose money. So the DRAM prices, the DRAM prices are projected to climb 100% year over year this year. So because AI requires so much memory, supply is tightening for everything else. PCs, smartphones, servers, allowing Micron to raise prices across the board. So it's pretty much they can name their own price, because what they have, everybody needs and everybody uses. And it's like investing in a company that you know, like, and love. This is a company that everybody else knows, likes, and love because they need them so badly. So with the rub at Nvidia, analysts at Wolf Research recently hiked the target to 500. So that's noting that the memory requirements for Nvidia and Google's infrastructure are growing over 100% this year, 120% this year. So it's a lot going on with this company, and it's a good reason why people are big on it. It's a good reason why I got interested in, and why I have a contract in this. So as of March 11th, which is today, the stock's trading around $422. That's the high right here. 75 has been as high as 422, and it opened at 410. So it's already made a $9 or $12 move while it's pulling back a little bit. That's just normal bull flag consolidation, if you ask me. Because if this is what a bull flag looks like, then this is what I'm calling it. I'm not even going to draw it out for you. You can almost see the structure right there on the weekly. So the earnings run, if it runs up in the earnings, you have people who have FOMO. They're scared of missing out on this play because it's going to get out between Reddit and Twitter and just the technicals, the company, the just people leaking information on what earnings is going to do. However, the method is it makes some of these stocks run up. This is probably going to do it. So despite the rally, there's still trades of a forward PE of approximately 12 and a half times compared to the rest of the semiconductor sector, which means it's pretty cheap. 12.5 PE ratio. That's pretty. That's for a company like this. That's pretty crazy, if you ask me. And this is projected the $30 EPS for the fiscal year. So that's $30 per share, earnings per share for the fiscal year, what they expect to report. So all that, that's just due diligence. That's just homework. That's just something that I'm sharing with you because I think this is an attractive play. I'm in it. And if it turns out to be a winner, then that's even that much better because I don't have anything in there I can't afford to lose, which is the number one rule when you trade the markets or when you trade options. So it's AI can't scale without memory. Micron has the best memory, the most efficient power profile, the client list that includes every major cloud provider. If they guide even higher on margins come next week, then 450 could be the floor, not the ceiling. So, like I said, analysts had a price target upwards of 455. Let me see if I have it. I'm gonna pull that up. Strong buy. Look at that. Strong buy. Proof right here. Strong buy. Analyst price target. Right now, the current price is at 419. Some analysts have it going as high as 650. So 555 is actually conservative. Zero underperform, and only 4.65% have this as a sale. 9% have it as a hold. About 21% as a buy. 65.12 strong buy. So you have it all right there. So I did the work. I've just shared the work with you. Hop in if you have it, or this is a good for a long term herd. You can dollar cost averages into this and put it in your portfolio before it gets to 455. If you can get it right here, or if you can get it on a pullback to 400. It might be the last opportunity you have to have it this low for a long time. So if you have some money to invest in this, it's a good it's a good stock to have in your portfolio as a foundational play, not as just a quick trade. You can look for Micron to be around as long as Nvidia and Google and all the other big time companies that are heavily pivoting towards AI and AI infrastructure. Micron's a winner. So that being said, I'm gonna get on out of here. I ain't gonna carry this on too long. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm gonna be back consistently and constantly with information, stocks, game, whatever it takes to help you guys get this money and position yourself for financial freedom. I'm out here, y'all. Peace.